guys, it's Mushi Mushroom here, and today we're gonna do a special video that I usually don't do, and that is me showing artwork I did a long time ago when I was like 13, 14 and didn't know anything about art yet. So we're gonna go to my old DA account and look at art from 2016. Let's do this. We're gonna go onto the first picture I ever posted on this platform, which is this little Lolita thing that I've traced online. It's more of me referencing, heavily referencing. If I find the actual picture, I'm gonna post it right here. And it's bad, but it's where I started off. Now this one was my first OC, and I actually got inspiration of this when I looked at my carpet. I saw a design and I was like, that kind of looks like a girl with leaves as hair with the hat on, and I really like it. And I drew it, and I was really proud of it at the time, but I didn't know how to color in things, so it's kind of a mess. It's a mess. I can't even say it's kind of a mess. It's a mess. Oh, I'm gonna choose this picture actually. So this picture is also heavily referenced, but it was sort of the starting point of how I gained my style, because I really liked how it was like how the head was and the legs were and how it kind of looks. So whoever made this piece, original piece here with the name with it inspired me to draw the way I still do right now, but I did add my own little touches to it. So thank you for that. Oh my god. Yes. This one's actually a special one right here, because it was actually the first 10 watchers, aka like followers and subscribers that I've ever gained on this site. And I drew a picture of a character that they had in each of their profiles, and I was like, wow, this is great, I like it. And I put my own little OC in the middle right there. And also another thing I did a lot in these drawings where I'd make the head like really big, and then I had the shoulders like parallel to where the head ended, and it was so weird and so ugly. Ugh. Mushi back then was messy with her drawings. Next picture. So for all these pictures right here, right, they're all linked to one thing, and that thing was I did a Halloween burst, I'd say, which is when I had like 30 pictures come out during Halloween for like that 1 year, okay? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it next year again. No, I never did it again, right? And, you know, I thought all these pictures were good. I mean, they still have good with like their shading and stuff like that, but like, Mushi struggled. I struggled with proportions for like a very long time. Like, you couldn't tell me my anatomy was good back then. Okay, my anatomy was god-awful. Oh, this one. This picture, when I made it, was like the best picture I ever did. I was so proud of it. I did a lot of shading on it. I mean, it's still pretty good, but it's not bad. Like, for a person with some shading and really try to test out some scenery, this is a good start in general, okay? Like, still proud of this, still kind of like it. Oh my gosh, this is actually this is like a starter for me. This was the beginning of me using MS Paint, and oh my god, it is bad. Like, it's really bad. But it was where I started, you know? I can't get mad at that. You see, I didn't know the curve tool existed. So I used the pencil tool, and it's supposed to be a picture of me. I didn't look like that at all. I don't look like that. And the eyebrows are like so unproportional, and the eyes, I look like Dora the Explorer. I look like Dora the Explorer on this. I even have the pink shirt. Dora, don't. No, honey. This one is something sweet, and I mean that in a punny way, okay? So this one, I remember this was from a group I joined in. It was called Candy Jar with 2 R's. And it was basically, you make an OC, and it was for this group specifically, and you drew for them, and you live out their lives in them. And I was like so obsessed with this group for like a moment, and I made my Character Donasia Sprinkler. That was her name. Donasia Sprinkler, because she was a donut. So, donut. Don't jack on me. This was 2017. I was 14 when I made this. Yeah, I still use this character a lot because I do like her design. She's like supposed to be like this little midget, you know, who's a police officer. And she was much older than I wanted her to be. But like, I still like her. She has a nice design. She's really cute. Can't jack on her cuteness. Now this one right here, this one is special to me because it is the first version of my persona I use all the time called Mushi. And this one was Mushi with the U right here on the left, and that one is Mushi right there with the 2 O's. Now, I was trying to make Mushi with the 2 O's really exaggerated, of like a Mary Sue OC, and then I'll have like the regular Mushi with the U, of how I was like really mundane and like a nice, not a nice character, but like me. That was how I dressed back then. Like, you know, I had like the jackets and the denim pants and the Converses. I don't dress like that anymore. Not at all. I dress in pink 90% of the time. I dress crazy now. Now these sections right here was a section when I thought, like, I tried to do animations using traditional and digital art, but like I use the traditional art to like line my pieces together, like how to line them, and then I would like put them together in a GIF. And really bad. I'm gonna show you the end result actually. My end result is right here. Yeah, it exists. I'm a little bit better now though. Now, I know this character's name is HIV. Let me tell you the reason why. So in science class, we were tasked to do a project on what we learned about HIV and some STDs. So I made a comic of using the characters HIV and AIDS. And this was the character HIV, and I like the design. I like the design, but like I need to change that name. And I made 2 comic strips, I think. Yeah, 2 comic strips of it. And like the little, like there was like the white blood cells and the, you know, the red blood cells and everything. And they were like spies, and they were trying to get the gem, which was a person's health. And they had to like destroy the white blood cells to get their health, aka the gem. And it made sense to me. It made sense to me. And like the building it was in was the immune system. Yeah. This was AIDS. AIDS was like, you know, very mature, while HIV was goofy. Right here, these 3 are actually animated talking sprites, because I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but like I never knew what to do. And these were like my first 3 ideas of how I drew my persona in OC that I still use now, Mushi with the U. And it really resembles my style back then, with me using, you know, lineless work but with some lines. And I was really proud of these, and they kind of look bad. They look really bad. Like, ooh, this was the first thumbnail I drew for my intro to me video. Very different from the one I used that I posted on Saturday. Very different because this was like a background I stole from the internet, the cherries, and then I just plopped my unproportional character there and used a already pre-made font, and I was like, yeah, this looks nice. I mean, like, it's simple, it just doesn't feel like me anymore. I'm not vibing with it. Ooh, now we get into the good stuff right here. This is the good stuff. Yes. Now this is like the turning point of my whole thing, when I started to really use lines again. And when I used lines again, I was like, wow, this could really emphasize work. And this was previous OC persona I used from now. And it's actually, all the personas I use is actually clothes I have personally, as you can see, you know. Yeah. And I used this piece of clothing was because I wanted to have a sprite for my YouTube channel that looks simple. But I was like, you know what, I don't really dress so simple anymore, so I'm gonna change my persona. And I did. But like, this piece right here was a big turning point for how I drew my pictures in the future. You know, with all all the details and the way I highlighted things, the way I shaded things. It's a messy piece of work. That was the point of it, to look messy but look nice. So this section right here, I made like a ton of adoptables. I made these Yami Kawaii adoptable set, which were bunnies, and I used these bunnies to dress up in a Yami Kawaii style, which means sick, cute. And I was really proud of these, so I put them on a high price of like 500 points at least, to like 2,000 or 3,000. I can't remember, but like no one bought them. And let me give you a rundown how the Deviant point system works. So 500 would equal to $5, and 3,000 would equal to $30, and anything that was below the hundreds were like cents. Okay, and you know, I put them like, the lowest was 500 points and the highest was 3,000, so so $5 to $30. That was the basis, and I'm still proud of these. These look really cute, like. And now this one right here, I remember I was trying to make a comic of an alien who was trying to fit into human civilization. Here was a banner of what my new series was going to be, of this alien who was called Pink with a C, because I meant pink in, like, I don't know, I forgot the language, but I thought it was really cool. And it was an alien that was trying to fit into human civilization, but like, humans didn't really mind her in a way. It was a weird story. This piece is kind of cute, I can't lie. I would just like kind of fix the wrinkles on the shirt right there, and would like thin out the lines more to make them look more varied. And yeah. So now we're gonna go to these two pictures right here. Now this one was inspired by the other one I made, the one with the Mushi banner, and it had the same concept, had the same thing, but I wanted to do it in a more cartoony style than the last one with the more anime style. And this one, a lot of people liked. Like, this one was like the best out of the 3 versions of the Mushi banners. And this is the starting point of me. Like, this one was like, I like this style. This is gonna be forever for me. And the next one I'm gonna show you, this one was kind of nice. It was supposed to be like a page doll. And if you don't know what a page doll is, that is basically like something you put on a page, like a social media page, and it looks like it's not like a square, it's not a box. It's gonna be like, have little edges that are specifically to itself. And you can see sort of it like right here. You can see like sort of page doll like right here, but everything else is a box. So it was kind of like a fail, but and like the legs were like kind of wonky, and the arm is wonky, and the head is too big. You know, this one was the worst out of the 3, to be honest. I could say it like that clearly, like it was the worst one. But it has a cute concept to it. It was kind of be like this, like, it was like this pop art, and it was like so many cute things coming out of that one side, like as you can see right here, and it's like the little arrow and the rainbow and the stars. It was great concept, but not great execution. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be the end of my art tour from me since 2016, August 2016. This is gonna be the end of my art tour since August 2016 me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys in the next video as well. Subscribe, like, and comment, and turn on the notifications because it will really help me. And yeah, this was bad.
Yeah, it was.
I have to edit that out now. You give me more work. I already got like an hour worth of footage I want to do. You make me dead inside. Anyways, see ya!